Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to What the Fuck After Dark. Howdy, howdy, howdy. I'm holding. 3, 2, 1, go.
Howdy. I was like
Howdy,
in a
howdy,
full
howdy.
lounged position.
Hey, I'm
I
sorry
was
to
as
interrupt your
far away
relaxation.
from my mic as I could be.
What?
I was as far away from my mic as I could be.
Fair enough. Well, you were relaxing.
I was like, well, as much relaxing as one can do in an office chair.
Yeah, well, you're on vacation. You're supposed to be relaxing.
I'm supposed to be relaxing. I'm on vacation. There was a fucking emergency, like, right before I left work.
Okay.
Which, like, my boss... So for weeks, we've been feeling the ground shake, which is because there's, like, construction happening nearby.
Oh, okay. That's a good explanation.
Yeah. And, so because they're working with asphalt, like, it smells like
Yep.
a burner.
Hey, Matt, my dad paves. I am very familiar with the smell
so
of asphalt.
you got it. You get it.
Burning tar and rock. Yeah, no,
So
I
you
feel
got
you.
it.
The pits of
So anyways,
hell on Earth.
Yeah. You got it. You definitely got it. What's going on with my mic here? Because it's picking up way more than it should be. I want to make sure that it didn't switch any...
Any settings?
Yes.
Better to find out now than when we're like halfway through an episode.
It should be okay. I'm sorry, editing Zach
Also,
for
what's your recording level at?
It's at 85.
Put it at 70.
You put it at 70.
I do have it at 70, and that's why...
Mine's at 85 because I peak.
Yeah, I know. You're peaking extra because you're at 85.
Oh. Got you. Hang on.
So, please turn it down a little bit and we'll be good. Yeah. So it's basically like it's catching everything up to like a -6 decibel, where now it's
Got it.
Yeah, it's just way better to do it that way. It's
No, it has to be perfectly 70. How's that better? Worse?
I will not be able to tell until editing
the edit.
happens.
Okay.
But I'm sure it's going to be a lot
Do you
better.
have problems editing me usually? You should have told me this earlier.
No.
Zach, don't say it like that, because that felt like a definite yes, and you just don't want to hurt my feelings.
Well, no, I don't have problems editing you anymore. I did. And then a friend of mine who like is really good with audio editing showed me how to like fix it a lot easier and a lot quicker. Which has cut down my editing time significantly. Thank you very much, Nafi.
I apologize that I was a problem.
It's not...
It's not you, it's me? Don't say that. I've
No,
heard that too many times in my life.
No. It's not anything you knew.
Right.
So, like, I'm not gonna, like, be mad at you for not... You
Well,
were
can't
assuming
be mad at
that
me
you were...
anyways. I'm cute as fuck.
Well, yeah, you are, but, like, I'm not gonna get upset at you for, like, doing what you thought was the best and then being told,
85
actually,
is just
no.
where it seemed to work the best.
Yeah, I know, like, so for me, because, like, you peak in certain spots...
Yeah.
Like, it's better to have you, like, lower, and then
like
I can...
anytime I laugh?
Yes. Well, this is the thing, like, so if it's that high peak there...
Audience,
like, in order
don't worry, we will get back to my story of the emergency, but Zach is telling me important stuff, so, like, chill
In
out.
order to, like, make everything kind of even out, I'm bringing your lows up a lot and your highs down.
Oh, gotcha.
But sometimes when that happens automatically, like, just running it through the system software, it kind of can make things a little robotic, so then I gotta, like, fuck with it for a while. So... It's not, like, the hardest thing in the world. The way I'm doing it now is a whole lot easier than it was before. But if I have you at 70 rather than 85, it's going to make it even easier. And you know what? I'm a tired man.
Shout out
like
again
easier.
to Zach's friend.
Yes, thanks, Nafi.
But
yes, emergency
anyways,
at work.
So, asphalt smell.
Yes.
And so, like, I walked out of the building at the end of my workday, and I was just like, okay, it smells a little weird out here, like oil, like asphalt, like, you know. Now, we tell people when we bring them on tours that when we acquired the building, we switched over from natural gas to electricity.
Okay.
So I come upstairs and everyone's fucking panicking because they can smell this asphalt oil smell that smells like gas to them, which is wild because it doesn't even smell like that. It smells more like burning.
Yeah.
And fucking just my boss is like, I don't know what we should do. And I was like, probably nothing. The building's on electric. It's definitely not coming from us. It's probably coming from, like, the neighborhood.
Yeah.
So, like, I just for safety's sake, I go outside and I check our AC units, which, again, all electric. Yeah. And nobody trusts me that it's all electric. I was like, there's nothing gas-powered in this building. And, like, our fucking finance director is down there going, like, that's not gas? And I was like, no, it's electric.
It's all electric, baby.
She's like, those lines aren't gas lines? And I was like, no, it's electric. Boogie, woogie, woogie. Fucking, so anyways, this happens, right? I go back downstairs. Because that's where I'm at. I'm just looking at people. I'm like, hey, blah, 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 blah. I go back upstairs, and a person from the staff walks by me and goes, they're talking about evacuating the building, so you might want to go upstairs and see what's going on. I go back up to the second floor, and they go, we're going to evacuate the building because the fire department's on its way to check out if we have a gas leak in the building. And I was like, okay, we'll evacuate the building to see if the building has a gas leak in a fully electric building. So we then evacuated the entire building, and I was in the parking lot just hanging out. So,
I mean, in all fairness, like, it's good to be like, hey, if there's a gas leak, yeah, fucking evacuate the building. But it's kind of impossible to have a gas leak on a fully electric building.
Yeah.
Like, unless there was, like, gas pipes in the building that were, like, deadheaded and possibly could be leaking there. But, like, if it's literally like, yeah, no, there's no way for gas to get in the building. It's been shut off from 2 streets down.
No, it's been shut off. It's been shut off for 3 years. We've been in this building for 3 years.
Yeah, no, there's no way.
So, like, I mean, I guess, like, my whole thing is, like, I get it. It's out of an abundance of caution. But at the same time, like, fucking stop, dude.
Yeah. If it makes you feel any better, I have a dumb gas leak story, too.
Oh. It doesn't.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It doesn't make me feel... You know what's funny is I kind of despise that saying. Like...
What?
If it makes you feel any better.
Oh, yeah.
So it's one of those things where, like, I'll get chewed out at work, and then another coworker will be like, if it makes you feel any better, someone yelled at me. And I was like, it doesn't. Neither of us should be getting yelled at.
Yeah,
this isn't a thing we should normalize.
Okay, no, I absolutely agree with you. With that, like, yeah, if you're like, so something shitty happened to you, and someone says, well, you know,
if it makes you feel any better,
if it makes you feel any better,
happened
to me, yeah, I think, yeah, no, I understand what you're saying. Let me rephrase then. I also have a very funny gas leak story that had actually nothing to do with a gas leak.
Oh, good.
So I think it's very funny, like, in the same context of you being like, yeah, no, there's no way that this could have happened.
Yeah, I just thought it was wild that, like, everyone in the building was like, are we leaking gas? And I was like, no.
No.
We're not even on natural gas.
If we are leaking gas, there is a way bigger problem at hand here.
If gas is leaking into this building...
Someone be farting.
We're all gonna die. Like, it's a targeted attack at that
point.
point.
Exactly.
If
gas is leaking into this building, it's not on accident.
It was just so frustrating.
Yeah.
Because, like,
Oh,
I was
yeah.
literally about to leave to go home.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, all right, I'm leaving. And then all of a sudden it's like, we got to evacuate the building.
Okay, well, that's just like you leaving faster.
Yeah, except I'm the director of operations, so if there was a problem, I would need to be the one going like, hey
Yeah.
guys, we need to fix this.
Yeah, I'm fixing it by leaving. I'm going home.
I'm going home.
Bye.
Not my monkeys, not my circus.
Not my circus, not my monkeys.
I didn't, like, I'm not employed at the circus anymore because I'm going
So
home.
as
Thank you.
I was leaving, one of the girls was like, one of the girls was like, "You're going on vacation?" And I was like, "Uh-huh."
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, "That means you don't work here anymore?" And I was like, "Oh. No."
That's not how that works. Like, no,
found it
that's
today in
not
history.
how that works
I
at
was
all.
like, "I'm sorry, no. I will be back in a week."
Jeez.
I will
Did
be
you
back
need
in
more
a week.
clarity on
Maybe.
that?
This isn't goodbye forever.
I mean, I wish.
Honestly, fair enough. But how's everyone else doing? How's everyone else hanging in there?
You mean Megan? Just Megan?
Yes.
Because she wasn't here when we were talking.
Yes.
Megan, how are you?
Fine, I guess. I
Wow,
don't know.
dude, that was...
The
Should
most
we even
avoided
record tonight? Like, Zach's
What?
Zach's
Like, what?
tired. I am sitting on a migraine timer. And you are just fine, I guess.
I'm fine. Like, I'm thriving, I suppose.
No, that is not the sound of someone who's thriving.
Okay, but that's also the sound of
Like-
someone who's may not be thriving, but also definitely doesn't want to talk about it. So I'm not going
I
to
mean,
poke.
fair, yeah.
No, like, last week I worked 6 days,
Yeah.
and then I had, like, half of Sunday to get ready for the week, and now we're working again, and I'm like, this is truly not the dream.
This
Yeah.
is truly...
The hustle culture is not really what it's all cracked up to be.
Somebody asked me,
Yeah,
I think
well,
one of my coworkers asked me last week or 2 weeks ago because I was in the throes of like a serious depression and I was like, I'm gonna quit my job. And she was like, what would you be doing?
I'm gonna quit my job.
What would you be doing? And I was like, what? And
Literally
she goes,
anything
she
else.
goes, what's your dream job? And I was like, I don't dream of working.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, what
I
do you,
was
what the
like,
fuck
I don't
question is
know
that? My
what the
dream job
fuck
is, like,
you're talking about.
retirement. Like, the dream isn't to work, dude. My mom the other night was like, what do you do once you figure it all out? And I was like, what do you mean? She's like, you know, you have, like, you just figured it out. Like, what do you do? And I'm like, I go to Bali.
You play the rest of the game.
Like, no, like, I go retire to Bali. Like, I'm already on a beach in Kuta. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
Well, that's what I'm
See-
saying. Like, once you figure
And
it
then she
out,
just, like-
you just do the thing you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I
You
just
play
do the thing I
rest
want.
of
Like,
the game. Like,
But see, like,
yeah, well, like, I don't even play the rest of the game. I just, like, let it rip, you know? Like,
that's exactly what
I'm
that
fine.
means,
I'm
though.
good.
Like,
yeah, but like, if that's
the
the game
world
to
is
you,
the rest of the game.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, yeah, that's fair.
you just fucking go. Like, this is the grind. This is the level grind to where you get to, like, you can just free roam the world.
yeah, I don't.
The grind set.
And some of us never get out of it.
I was gonna say, like,
Yeah.
I am a big believer.
Well, you do. You die.
Yeah. I'm a big believer in the idea of, like, working hard at work worth doing, but making someone else unfathomably rich while you suffer in poverty is not work worth doing.
Yeah, no. I would
Amen.
kill myself.
Amen.
Like, and
Honestly,
end of
like,
story.
So there are rumors that the town manager in my town is, like, looking to retire, and I'm like, is it time? Do I send?
Do you become the town
I-
manager?
Do it.
Do I become the town manager? And then Tyler was like, yeah, but like for how long? I'm like, I only need 3 years, brother, at 180K.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
with no expenses.
like
you have like
yeah,
very
like, I'm
minimal
not-
expenses right now.
Oh.
I have really minimal expenses. I mean, like, I'll pay my student loans.
Yeah.
And
then fuck off to
I
Bali.
retire. Like, I moved to Bali. You know how long? I moved to Vietnam. All right. You know how much 180K? I could live like a king.
Yeah.
A king for decades.
Yeah.
Rule Vietnam.
I don't know if that's the direction we want to go. I feel like some people tried that already once from this country, and it didn't really go so well.
No, I'm not looking to get rid of the communist government. They can be communists all they want, Zach. Like, I don't give a
She
shit.
literally
I'm not
just
here
wants
for it.
the
Okay,
hat.
I'm just saying, but you just said ruling
She just
Vietnam.
wants the hat.
That is you.
She just
I was
wants
gonna
the captain's
No,
hat.
no.
From that insinuation, you're
I'm-
installing an oligarchy.
No. I don't want to rule. I live like a king.
Okay.
Not
yes.
as the
Okay.
king.
Understood. You want all of the
like-
title and none of the work. I get it. I understand.
Yeah, exactly. I'll never forget the time that I met this kid in Taiwan, and he was like, I spent a month in Vietnam living in 5-star hotels and doing all of the knockoff cocaine that I could find, and I spent $10,000. And I was like, I don't even want to do half of that stuff.
See, that's like I laugh when it was like there was like a thing that I saw where it was like 2 old people, and they were like, these 2 old folks booked cruises for the rest of their lives because it was cheaper than a retirement home. And I
It
was like,
absolutely is. And
Yes,
then when you
yeah.
get tired of being on a cruise, you just toss yourself over the edge.
Yeah.
just have someone kick you
And
over the
everyone
edge.
gives you.
Look, dude, like
I'm ready.
Look, my retirement plan,
Yes.
okay, is death by 60.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
Or the
obviously.
heat
Yeah.
death of the earth, because that's where it's going anyways.
Absolutely. I mean, I hope we get a little bit of Mad Max times in there before I gotta kick the bucket. But
Dude,
like,
I wouldn't even survive Mad Max times if I'm being
Yeah, but
honest.
I
so
wouldn't
here's the
even
thing, Matt. What I'm
survive.
saying though is
You want to
you're-
experience it.
with what you're saying is you wouldn't survive the Mad Max times or not the Mad Max times. So let me have my like
Dude,
year
I'm
and a
not
half
here
to
to
2
yuck
years.
your yum.
I
I'm
know.
definitely not, like, I'm not advocating for the removal of Mad Max times. I'm just
Okay.
saying I'm not surviving either way. Unless we
Okay.
all team up and, like, make a super team of survivors to, like,
Well,
keep
yes.
me afloat in those times, I will pass away. And I will
Matt-
not be taking questions at this time.
I will pass
I will
away.
pass away.
Matt,
Yes, sir.
what I will do for you is if the Mad Max times come, is I will find you and I will help you survive. And if you don't survive, I will keep your bones and make sure people worship you as a god.
Witness me.
Exactly.
We should probably get this started. Do we
Yes.
have a preferred order for the evening? My story is pretty dumb. but also
Mine is also dumb,
Pretty
so
short. We all
mean-
have short stories tonight, right?
I'm just gonna say it. Let's go you, Megan, me, because I feel like I've been going first a little bit with a lot of
Ladies
my
and
like
gentlemen,
shit. So
welcome to Short Stories with
I know that
Zach,
yours is dumb,
Matt,
which
and
means
Megan.
so we can goof a lot. I know Megan's is short as well, but I don't know if it's like haha short or like ooh short.
It's not bad.
I didn't know. Like, I mean,
We never can tell with you, Megan, and that's not
it's not.
derogatory. That's
Yeah,
just,
it's literally just like I know.
it's
Like
just we
Matt,
don't know.
Matt told me the background of his story a little bit, or like had previously
Yeah.
told me the background of his story, so I knew a little bit, and I know mine's dumb as shit. I just don't know much
little
about
bit.
yours. So
A little bit.
It's a secret.
yeah, so let's go, Matt, Megan, me.
Got it.
Okay.
It's down there.
All right. I have it today in history, so I will.
Count us in whenever you're ready.
do
Let's
this,
grip it
boys.
and rip it, baby.
I will count us in. Grip it and rip it. 3, 2, 1, go.